A woman being retried for murder is expected to appear in court today for a pretrial hearing. In 2024, Kaylee Brackett was found guilty of killing Kimberly Neptune in Perry. Officials say in 2022, Neptune was found dead in her apartment with almost 500 stab wounds. Earlier this year, the Maine Supreme Court ordered a new trial for Brackett, ruling that some of the evidence used in the first trial was problematic and lacked scientific backing. The second trial was supposed to take place in Washington County, but last month the judge agreed to move it to Waldo County.
A motorcyclist is dead after a crash in Jay. Police say on Sunday, two motorcycles traveling together on Route 4 crashed into each other. Police say the crash ended up killing Benjamin St. Pierre. The other motorcyclist was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Police in Jay asking anybody who might have seen that crash to please give them a call at 207-897-6766.
And a man is facing charges for attempted murder after a shooting in Lewiston. It happened yesterday evening near Bartlett Street and Walnut Street. Police say a 21-year-old was shot in the leg and he was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Ethan Perilla of Lewiston was arrested. Police say they do not believe that this was a random shooting.
A man's in custody after a shooting that happened in Norway. Police say James Davey shot his wife on Sunday, then told officers he thought that an intruder had been coming inside of their home. His wife ended up being taken to the hospital. We are not aware of her condition at this time. Davey, though, now facing charges for domestic violence, aggravated assault.
And a man from Mattawamkeag is back in jail after being charged with operating under the influence for the second time in 8 days. Carl Hartley is accused of running over a family of 4 in Lincoln just over a week ago. Police in Lincoln say that Hartley was arrested again on Sunday after they received multiple reports of erratic driving. Witnesses say it looked like Hartley was falling asleep at the wheel, driving through ditches and crossing the center line multiple times.
I just told the barracks that we need to do something before he went down through town and killed someone because he was driving that bad.
I know a lot of kids that are out here that just, they're summertime, they're walking around everywhere, and now we just can't tell if they're going to be safe or not.
Police say when they tried to stop Hartley, he led them on a chase and drove into a cruiser. The Lincoln police chief says that there was an officer inside, but they were not injured. Yesterday, a judge revoked Hartley's bail. He's scheduled to appear in court again in November.
The Cumberland County District Attorney is calling for some changes to Maine's sexual assault laws. Portland PD say a woman was walking on Forest Avenue last week when a man allegedly got out of his vehicle, approached her, and then threw a substance at her. After the incident, the woman posted a video on social media saying that the substance that got thrown at her was semen. Officers say they found the man. They charged him with disorderly conduct, assault, shortly after. It is a misdemeanor, though. DA Jackie Sartori says Maine's current statutes do not allow for more severe charges here. She says she's now pushing for legislators to take a look at changing how these kinds of alleged assaults could be classified.
I would say that's a conversation the legislature needs to have, whether someone should be on the sex offender registry. I think that's a conversation the legislature needs to have, whether or not someone can be subject to having to take a class about gender-based violence.
Sartori says that the incident may be connected to an internet trend right now among a small group of young men who are promoting similar kinds of conduct targeted at women. If you or somebody you know is a victim of sexual assault, there is an organization out there, Sexual Assault Response Services of Southern Maine. They offer free, confidential advocacy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's your number, 1-800-871-7741.